Welcome, warriors of wisdom. They thought an angel would arrive wrapped in soft light, whispering only words of love. But they underestimated the power of those who stand as warriors of truth, we who wield compassion as both shield and sword. The world often misunderstands earth angels, mistaking our gentleness for weakness, our quiet strength for submission. But what they fail to realize is this: an earth angel's mercy is not a flaw. It is a deliberate act of courage. Yes, we love deeply and fiercely, but we are far from blind. We see it all: the hidden intentions, the silent betrayals, the creeping shadows. And when our light emerges, it doesn't just illuminate. It cuts through deception and reveals the raw, unfiltered truth. To those who dare to test our boundaries, hear this: we walk through storms with grace, but our resilience is unbreakable. Our patience may stretch endlessly, but when it reaches its limit, we bring balance. Not through anger, but through undeniable strength. This is the path of wisdom. This is the awakening you have been seeking. Welcome to Wisdom Warriors, where we turn knowledge into power and light into transformation. The journey begins now. Are you ready to step into your truth? Let's begin. Number 1. The power of a pure heart's boundaries. In a world that equates kindness with weakness, many make the grave error of underestimating the strength of a pure heart. They see your warmth, your compassion, and assume it comes without limits, believing that a person who gives so freely must also be easily manipulated. But when you're an earth angel, your kindness is not softness, nor is it naivety. It is a choice, a deliberate, powerful choice built upon the foundation of unwavering boundaries. Kindness, in its truest form, is a reflection of inner strength. It's not about letting others take advantage or turning a blind eye to disrespect. On the contrary, it requires the courage to say no when needed, to walk away when the line has been crossed, and to stand firm even when your heart aches for peace. This is what many fail to see. They see an open heart, but miss the iron walls that protect it. When someone tries to push their luck, testing the waters of your patience, they quickly discover that your boundaries aren't just firm, they're sacred. They might mistake your compassion for an invitation to overstep, but the moment they try, they're met with the kind of strength that makes them pause. And this strength? It's disarming, even intimidating. Because in a world that often preys on the gentle, they aren't prepared for someone who is both profoundly empathetic and fiercely unyielding. This is the paradox of the earth angel. A heart so soft, it can heal the deepest wounds, yet so strong, it can withstand the harshest storms. It's a presence that humbles those who try to take advantage, reminding them that kindness is not a weakness. It's a force, one they should never underestimate. Number 2. A mind that sees through illusions. An earth angel possesses a gift that is as sharp as it is subtle, a mind that effortlessly slices through the veils of illusion. It's a perception so finely tuned that no mask, no hidden agenda, and no cleverly disguised motive can escape its notice. While most people see only the surface, you see the truth lying beneath, no matter how deeply it's buried. To those with something to hide, this gift is nothing short of unsettling. They may enter your world with charming smiles, rehearsed words, and an air of confidence, believing they can manipulate or deceive. But what they fail to realize is that your intuition is not just a feeling, it's a force. It acts like an invisible spotlight, illuminating the intentions behind their every action, the truths they dare not reveal. You don't just listen to what's said, you hear what's unsaid. You read between the lines, picking up on energy shifts, body language, and the subtle cracks in their facade. And while they may think they've fooled you, you've already seen through their disguise. This ability is a source of profound strength, but it's also deeply unnerving to those who rely on manipulation. To them, it feels as though you're reading their soul, unmasking secrets they thought were safe. It's not anger or judgment that unnerves them. It's your quiet knowing, the way you look into their eyes as though you see the very thing. For an earth angel, this gift isn't about exposing others. It's about protecting yourself and those around you. It's about ensuring that truth has a place in your life, even in a world filled with illusions. And for anyone who dares to deceive, your clarity becomes a mirror, reflecting their hidden truths back at them. To them, that is terrifying. To you, it's simply who you are. Number 3. A soul that commands respect. An earth angel carries a presence that commands respect without uttering a single word. It's not something they force or demand, it simply is. Their energy speaks volumes, resonating with a silent confidence that shifts the atmosphere the moment they walk into a room. And for those who thrive on superficial power plays or ego-driven dynamics, this presence can be profoundly unsettling. This quiet assurance is rooted in something far deeper than pride. It comes from an unshakable understanding of their worth, a soul-level awareness of their own value that doesn't rely on external validation. It's not arrogance, it's alignment. It's knowing that their existence, their essence, holds meaning and purpose, no matter what the world around them might say. When you step into a space with this kind of calm certainty, people can't help but take notice, even if they don't fully understand why. Some might feel compelled to dismiss you or act as though your presence is insignificant, but their actions betray them. Your energy lingers in their mind long after you've gone, leaving an impression they can't quite shake. This commanding aura doesn't stem from dominance or superiority, but from authenticity. It's the kind of respect earned not through force, but through the purity of simply being true to who you are. You don't chase approval or beg for recognition, because you don't need to. Your worth is not negotiable, and that truth radiates from you, subtly yet powerfully. For those who are used to controlling or diminishing others, your presence can feel like a challenge, even when you intend nothing of the sort. Because you stand as a quiet reminder that true power doesn't need to shout. It's found in the strength of knowing, deeply and unshakably, who you are. And that is a force no one can ignore. Number 4. The unyielding resolve of a guardian. An earth angel is far more than a passive observer of life's ebb and flow. They are protectors, fierce defenders of truth, justice, and all that is sacred. While others might mistake their gentleness for passivity, those who witness their strength in the face of darkness quickly learn otherwise. At first glance, an earth angel may appear soft-spoken, even unassuming, but beneath that calm exterior lies an unyielding resolve, a guardian spirit ready to rise when the situation demands it. Confronted with injustice or shadowy forces, they transform into a force that cannot be ignored or underestimated. This is the side of an earth angel few are prepared to see. When their values are threatened, or those they love are in danger, they become a living embodiment of divine strength. There is no hesitation, no faltering, no room for compromise. Their stance is firm, their conviction unwavering, and their energy unrelenting. This fierce resolve isn't driven by anger or aggression, but by an unshakable commitment to what is right. It's a fire born from love, compassion, and a deep connection to their purpose. And while some might find this intensity intimidating, it's also profoundly inspiring. To those who underestimate an earth angel, this transformation can be shocking. They expect endless patience, tolerance, and submission, but they encounter something entirely different. A soul that will not bend, a spirit that will not break. For an earth angel, this guardianship is not a choice, but a calling. They stand as sentinels against the darkness, not because they seek conflict, but because they cannot allow injustice to prevail. And in their unyielding resolve, they remind the world of the true power of a heart guided by love and a soul anchored in truth. Number 5. Silencing the noise with inner peace. In a world addicted to chaos, drama, and manipulation, the inner peace of an earth angel is a force that few understand and even fewer can withstand. This tranquility isn't just a personality trait, it's a deliberate, cultivated strength. It serves as both a sanctuary and a shield, protecting them from the noise of a restless world. An earth angel's calm has the power to unsettle those who thrive on conflict. While others react impulsively to provocations, you remain centered, unshaken, and untouchable. Your peace isn't born from ignorance or avoidance. It comes from a profound connection to your inner self, a deep knowing that nothing external can disrupt the harmony within you unless you allow it. When someone tries to stir up chaos, they quickly realize their efforts are futile. Their provocations, once so effective at unsettling others, crash harmlessly against the unbreakable wall of your calm. They grow frustrated, confused even, as their usual tactics fail to elicit the reaction they expect. This unshakable peace does more than protect you. It reflects back the instability of those who seek to create turmoil. It forces them to confront their own lack of balance, which can be both disarming and deeply uncomfortable. In your stillness, they see their chaos. In your calm, they feel their restlessness. For an earth angel, this inner peace is not just a defense, it's a source of strength. It silences the noise of the world, allowing you to navigate life with clarity, purpose, and grace. And while others may try to shake your foundation, your calm stands as a reminder of the quiet power that comes from living in alignment with your soul. It's a power that cannot be taken, broken, or ignored. Number 6. An unbreakable spirit. Gentleness is often misunderstood. People see it as fragility, as if choosing kindness means lacking strength. But for an earth angel, gentleness is not a weakness. It's a conscious, deliberate choice. Beneath the calm exterior lies a spirit forged in resilience, unyielding in the face of life's challenges. When others try to test your limits, they expect you to crumble under the pressure. They assume your soft demeanor is a sign that you can be pushed, prodded, or broken. But what they don't see until it's too late is the depth of strength that resides within you. When challenged, your unbreakable spirit rises to the surface. It's not loud or aggressive. It doesn't need to be. It's a quiet, steady force that speaks volumes without uttering a word. No matter how hard they push, no matter how heavy the burden, you remain grounded, unwavering, and true to yourself. This resilience leaves people shocked. They expect fragility, but are met with fortitude. They come face to face with a strength that is neither boastful nor brash, but deeply rooted and immovable. It's the kind of power that commands respect without ever seeking it. An earth angel's spirit cannot be broken because it is anchored in something greater, a profound connection to purpose, truth, and love. You've weathered storms that others can't imagine, emerging not just intact, but stronger, more compassionate, and more determined than ever. This unbreakable spirit doesn't just shield you, it inspires those around you. It shows them that true strength lies not in force, but in endurance, not in aggression, but in perseverance. And for anyone who dares to test you, your resolve serves as a reminder that gentleness is not the absence of strength. It is the ultimate expression of it. Number 7. A truth that burns away. Deception. An Earth Angel's greatest weapon is their unwavering commitment to truth. Living in alignment with it, they carry a torch that illuminates even the darkest corners, casting out shadows of illusion and deceit. Their words don't just speak truth, they embody it, cutting straight to the core of any situation with piercing clarity. This truth isn't harsh for the sake of being blunt. It's pure, unfiltered authenticity. An Earth Angel doesn't sugarcoat reality or indulge in the comforting lies others cling to. They don't play into illusions because their very essence demands alignment with what is real, what is just, and what is right. For those who live behind masks or layers of deception, this authenticity is deeply unsettling. It forces them to confront what they've hidden, sometimes even from themselves. It's not the volume of your voice that unnerves them. It's the quiet, unyielding power behind your words. Every syllable demands integrity, leaving no space for dishonesty to thrive. This isn't a truth that simply exposes, it transforms. Like fire, it burns away what is false, leaving only the raw, unvarnished reality behind. And while this can be deeply uncomfortable for those who rely on manipulation or lies, it's also profoundly liberating for those ready to step into their own authenticity. An Earth Angel's truth doesn't just disrupt, it heals. It calls others to rise to their highest selves, to shed the illusions that keep them trapped. And for those brave enough to face it, this truth becomes a guiding light, showing the way out of the shadows and into the clarity of their own awakening. Number 8. Forgiveness that doesn't mean forgetting. An Earth Angel's approach to forgiveness is a profound act of strength and wisdom. It's not the blind absolution that some expect, nor is it rooted in weakness. Instead, it is a conscious choice to release bitterness and free their soul from the chains of resentment. But make no mistake, forgiveness does not mean forgetting. When an Earth Angel forgives, they do so to protect their own peace, not to excuse the harm done. They understand the power of letting go, knowing that holding on to anger only weighs them down. Yet, this doesn't mean they allow themselves to be taken advantage of again. They remember the lessons learned, holding on to the wisdom gained without carrying the pain forward. This balance between releasing the hurt and retaining the lesson is what baffles those who mistook their kindness for weakness. People who expected a clean slate, who believed forgiveness meant a return to blind trust, are often left unsettled. They come to realize that while an Earth Angel's heart is compassionate, it is also discerning. Forgiveness for an Earth Angel is not about others. It's about self-liberation. But the boundaries that remain after the act of forgiveness serve as a quiet reminder. Trust, once broken, must be earned anew. This ability to forgive while standing firm in self-respect is a testament to their strength. It sends a powerful message. Kindness is not a free pass for disrespect, and compassion does not erase accountability. An Earth Angel's forgiveness is a gift, but it comes with the unspoken truth that they've moved on, not to forget, but to grow. Number 9. A presence that alters energy. Fields. An Earth Angel carries a presence that is nothing short of transformative. When they enter a room, the very atmosphere seems to shift, as if the space itself bends to accommodate their unique frequency. Their energy is calm, yet powerful, subtle, yet undeniable, creating a ripple effect that touches everyone around them. For those who thrive on chaos, manipulation, or control, this shift can be disorienting. They're accustomed to environments they can dominate or disrupt, but the steady, grounded presence of an Earth Angel makes their usual tactics feel ineffective. even meaningless. It's not something you do. It's simply who you are. Your energy operates on a higher vibration, one that brings clarity and harmony into spaces clouded by negativity or tension. People may not understand what's happening, but they feel it. Conversations soften, tempers cool, and hidden truths often rise to the surface under your influence. It's as if your presence acts as a silent invitation for others to align with their better selves. For those rooted in manipulation, this energetic shift is deeply unsettling. They find themselves out of sync, unable to exert the control they're used to wielding. It's not confrontation that unravels them. It's the way your energy creates an environment where their chaos simply cannot thrive. An earth angel doesn't have to say or do anything grand to alter the energy of a space. Their very presence is enough to inspire change, disarm negativity, and remind everyone in the room that peace and truth are always within reach. It's a quiet power, but it leaves an unmistakable mark on every place and person it touches. Number 10. The fearlessness of being unattached. An earth angel moves through life with a fearless grace that comes from being deeply rooted in a purpose far greater than any earthly connection or material possession. This sense of higher calling, this unwavering alignment with their soul's mission, frees them from the chains of attachment that so many others cling to. Unlike those who are consumed by fear of loss, whether it's possessions, status, or relationships, an earth angel understands that true security comes from within. They see the transient nature of the material world and recognize that nothing external can define their worth or purpose. This clarity allows them to release what no longer serves them without hesitation or regret. Their fearlessness isn't recklessness, it's a profound understanding of what truly matters. They are not swayed by the temptations of fleeting power or possessions, nor are they paralyzed by the thought of losing them. Instead, they walk with quiet confidence, knowing that their soul's mission cannot be derailed by external changes or challenges. For those tethered to the material world, this detachment can be both baffling and intimidating. They can't comprehend how someone can let go so easily, how they can remain so centered even in the face of loss. But for an earth angel, this freedom is their strength. It's what allows them to rise above fear, drama, and superficial pursuits, staying focused on their higher calling. This fearlessness radiates through every aspect of their being. It's not about rejecting the world, but about transcending its limitations. And in a world where so many are driven by what they might lose, an earth angel's unattachment becomes a beacon of what it truly means to live in alignment with the eternal. It's not the absence of care, it's the presence of purpose. Number 11. Unconditional love that has standards. An earth angel embodies a love that is as boundless as it is discerning. Their compassion knows no limits, radiating warmth and understanding to all they encounter. But this love, while unconditional, is never without standards. It's a profound balance between giving freely and guarding their sacred energy, a balance that often leaves people surprised. Unlike love that seeks validation or approval, an earth angel's love is rooted in their own self-respect. They love deeply and without reservation, but they also understand the importance of boundaries. They know that true love doesn't mean tolerating disrespect or sacrificing their well-being for the sake of others. This duality catches people off guard. Many expect unconditional love to come with no conditions at all, to be an open door that allows anything and everything. But an earth angel's love is not naive. It is wise, protective, and grounded in truth. They can forgive endlessly and hold space for growth, but they will never allow their kindness to be mistaken for weakness. For those unaccustomed to this kind of love, it can be disorienting. They might mistake it for detachment or even rejection when their behavior is met with firm, yet compassionate boundaries. But this is the hallmark of an earth angel, a love so pure that it uplifts others while refusing to enable harm. Unconditional love does not mean unconditional access. An earth angel understands that loving someone also means holding them accountable, teaching them through example what it means to honor and respect others. And in this balance between limitless compassion and steadfast boundaries lies the true power of their love. A love that transforms, heals, and protects all at once. Number 12, the ability to walk away without looking back. One of the greatest powers an earth angel possesses is the ability to walk away from anything that no longer aligns with their higher purpose. This is not a sign of indifference or lack of care. It is an act of profound self-respect and an unshakable commitment to their soul's journey. For an earth angel, loyalty is not blind. It is not given out of obligation or fear of loss. Their loyalty is earned, rooted in mutual respect and alignment with truth. And when a situation, relationship, or environment begins to drain their energy or pull them away from their purpose, they don't hesitate to let it go. This ability to walk away sends a powerful, unspoken message. Their worth is not up for negotiation. They know when to give, when to fight for something, and when to release it. While others may cling to what's familiar out of fear, an earth angel trusts the unfolding of life. They understand that letting go is often the first step toward growth and greater alignment. To those who try to manipulate or control them, this decisiveness can be startling. It defies the expectation that kindness equates to endless tolerance. But an earth angel's kindness is not weakness. It is strength wrapped in compassion. And that strength includes knowing when to choose peace over conflict, even if it means walking away without looking back. This detachment doesn't come from a place of coldness, but from clarity. An earth angel recognizes that holding on to what no longer serves them only weighs down their spirit. And so, with grace and confidence, they leave behind what is not meant for them, trusting that the path ahead will bring them closer to their true purpose. Their ability to walk away isn't just a statement of self-worth. It's a reminder to the world that real power lies in knowing when to stay and when to let go. If these words spoke to your soul, if you felt the undeniable pull of your own power and truth, know this: it's no coincidence. You are an earth angel, unstoppable, unshakable, and destined for greatness. The world is calling for your light, your unwavering strength, and the truth only you can bring. It's time to rise into your full power and reveal the extraordinary soul you were always meant to be. Here, within this growing community of seekers and visionaries, we honor depth over illusion, purpose over fear, and truth over all else. Subscribe and join us as we transcend limits, shatter barriers, and illuminate paths for those still finding their way. This is your moment. Your awakening has just begun, and the journey ahead holds infinite possibilities. Together, we'll walk this sacred path, hand in hand, as warriors of wisdom. Stay blessed, stay powerful, and let your light shine brighter than ever. The world awaits your magic. Please share your angel number in the comment section. This will send abundance your way.